This past Saturday, wrestling fans. This past Saturday, WWE had Roman Reigns pinned. Take an L. 1, 2, and 3. Roman Reigns lost for the first time in 3.5 years. Yeah, I said it. Compliments of Michael Cole. I don't know if you noticed this. WWE kind of gave that away to us. They gave that away to us, and they gave us a spoiler before the match even started. You know, WWE, during Roman Reigns' entrance and Solo Sikoa's entrance, said Roman Reigns had the title for X amount of days, 1,000-something days. And he has not been pinned in 3.5 years. And they emphasized the word years. Gives you a clear-cut indication he's getting pinned tonight. WWE always does that if somebody's about to get pinned. Somebody's about to lose. Now, wrestling fans, as much as I enjoyed Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso kicking out when they got stacked on top of each other and low blowing, theoretically, Roman Reigns when he was pinning them, as much as I enjoyed their head shrinker splash, because that's what they performed to beat Roman Reigns. You gotta remember, I've been watching since I've been watching wrestling for over 30 years now. So as much as I enjoyed that, as much as I enjoyed the kick out, as much as I enjoyed, the fast paced speed, as much as I enjoyed this tag team matchup, because it was a standard matchup for Roman Reigns, methodical, and then build yourself up to a bam! Explosive ending. But as much as I enjoyed that, I want you all to remember the undisputed Universal Champion is now lackluster. Very lackluster. His reign still is impressive, but the best way I can compare it, and his reign isn't nowhere near to this, but the best way I can compare it is when WWE talks about The Undertaker's streak at WrestleMania. 21-1, 22-1, 23-2. There's that 2. There's that this, there's that on the other end. Okay? Wrestling fans, Roman Reigns should have been undefeated until he dropped that title. Roman Reigns should have been undefeated until he dropped the undisputed Universal Championship. I don't know how anyone else could see it differently. Whether that was Jey Uso, whether that's Cody Rhodes, whether that's Drew McIntyre, whether that's Gunther, whether that's somebody in NXT, whether they throw us a curveball and Riddle does it, whether that's anybody on the roster, I don't care. He should have been undefeated until he dropped the belt. Just like I know a lot of us thought Undertaker should have been undefeated at WrestleMania either until he retired or until his final match, which should have been a number of matches, different ways. But in any case, you all get the comparison here, okay? Now, listen. With Roman Reigns getting beaten by Jey Uso, does Jey Uso not deserve that type of pin? I'm not going to say he doesn't deserve it. He has worked his butt off. As a matter of fact, of everybody in that family, I'd say Jey deserves it the most. 100%. But do I think he's going to win at SummerSlam? Of course not. Of course not. I can tell you one thing, though. If he wins at SummerSlam, that gives me a little indication, and y'all might think I'm full of crap, but that gives me a little indication that The Rock might very well come back at WrestleMania and face Roman Reigns, and they don't think that the title needs to be on the line for that matchup. I mean, after all, The Rock versus John Cena, their first matchup, there was no strap on the line. So, yeah, you all let me know what you're thinking about that. Okay? I mean, that's a curve. I mean, that's probably a very, very long shot. But, I truly believe that, WWE made a mistake by Roman Reigns losing, okay? Because it could have been more special if Roman Reigns would have lost his belt and his undefeated streak, so to speak. How long he had been not defeated at the same time. Because now, when you look at it, and I hate comparing it to this, but now when you look at when he is defeated, you can almost compare it to when Sheamus defeated Roman Reigns at Survivor Series 2015. Sheamus dropped the title the very next month to Roman Reigns. And then Roman Reigns dropped the title at Royal Rumble 2016, only to build to WrestleMania 32, and Triple H dropped the title back to Roman Reigns. They're just like any other title changes. They mean absolutely nothing. Now, in WWE's eyes, they'll say it means everything because he's held the title for so many days. But in the fans' eyes, if you really get down and you look at the crux of it, he's already been beaten. He's already been beaten. So, y'all let me know what you're thinking in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel today. Remember, he's already been beaten. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. And of course, leave a comment down below. Also, it is appreciated. Go ahead, share this video. Push it out for me so everybody knows about it. If you like any of the content on this channel, it is appreciated. And if you haven't seen it, go back and check out any of it that's on there. A lot of great stuff. Backyard Beatdown content, reviews, previews, any of the stuff I've ranted about when it comes to WWE. Go and check out all that good stuff too. That's appreciated as well. And of course, until I see you again, this is Webby, and I'll catch you all on the other side. Talk to you later.